Yeah, I think that was the whole theme of the day. It was bounce back day. It was character day, and we saw what we were made of, and a lot of good things. They scored in a 5-on-3, but apart from that 5-on-4 penalty kill, we were really good. They scored in a power play. Could have scored another one after that. And I think 5-on-5, I think we were taking it to them in the O zone. With our guys, with the what we call the F3, the third man, being in the right position and avoiding giving them 2-on-1s and 3-on-2s. So there was a lot of good things.
You go with 11 forwards and 7D on the second half of a back-to-back. Can you just talk a little bit about the challenges that presents your clubs with, as well as maybe any benefits?
It's more about the benefits than the challenges. I think it was about putting Shabbat in the lineup, and about also not taking guys out that don't deserve to be taken out. So that's why that we didn't play with 6Ds. I knew that with 11 forwards, you can put a lot of players in that spot, which we did. So that was kind of easy to manage, to be honest with you. But on D, we wanted to make sure that whenever the Shabbat got some ice time, he was well surrounded and not exposed. And so, yeah, we got him some ice time his first game, and we win the game. So it was very positive for him.
And finally, can you just assess his performance in his first NHL game?
Well, he did some good things. You could see he's got some speed. He gets pucks, and I thought he had a good stick defensively. Obviously, I'm sure he wanted to take out that little mistake there at the end. But, it's a first game, get the jitters out, and enjoy being in the NHL for the first time. I think it's all positive for him.
Coach, après votre défaite hier à Détroit, à quel point c'est important de rebondir ici à la maison et aller chercher un bon résultat?
Ah, c'était crucial. C'était crucial parce qu'on n'a pas essayé. On va perdre des matchs, mais les perdre comme hier, on était tous pas très contents de ça. On n'a pas aimé la façon on n'a pas payé le prix. On n'a pas bloqué de lancer. On n'était plus premier sur la rondelle après qu'on s'est fait marquer le premier but. Puis on voulait être plus fort mentalement. Puis aujourd'hui, quand ils ont marqué leur premier but, on n'a pas eu de relâchement. Puis c'était ça qu'on voulait corriger aujourd'hui.
Comment est-ce que vous évaluez le travail de Thomas Chabot dans son premier match dans la LNH?
Je pense que Thomas s'est bien débrouillé. Il y a eu des possessions de rondelles où il a été très habile. J'ai bien aimé son bâton défensivement, empêcher des lancers. Alors c'est un début très positif. Je suis certain qu'il sa petite erreur à la fin pour le but contre, il aurait voulu peut-être éviter ça, mais c'est très normal. C'est un jeune qui est en devenir.
Les lancers bloqués ce soir?
Ouais. Ah, là on commence à parler. C'était ça le but. Le but, c'était vraiment d'avoir le plus de lancers bloqués possible, de payer le prix, d'être premier sur la rondelle, de prendre des mises en échec pour pouvoir faire des jeux, ce qu'on n'avait pas fait très bien hier. Alors, je suis très, très content de la façon que les joueurs ont rebondi. Ils ont montré beaucoup de caractère et ils ont montré définitivement un désir de rebondir immédiatement puis pas attendre. Alors, c'était très impressionnant.
Do you get a better sense of where Zach Smith fits into this club for you?
Well, he's one of those guys that we don't have enough of. He's one of those guys you put on PK and power play, you put him in front of the net. He's one of our best. Bobby and him are probably our best two screens in front of goaltenders. He's reliable. He's in the right places defensively. He's got an emotional part to his personality also. Guys love him, so he's got some leadership also. I mean, he's got so many things he brings to the team. So I really enjoy having him on the team, and I would take 3 more of them. So yeah, so it's one of those guys. He brings us grit. We've got some skill, and you definitely need a lot of grit through that skill, and he's one of those guys that has it.
Would you take 3 more of Kelly, Pyatt, and Pageau?
Well, as you can see, they're the guys that have shown tremendous reliability. And not only they kill penalties, but they play against the first lines, and third man's always in the right place. And it's just, to me, those guys, they represent what you're trying to do as an organization, the reliability and two-way game, and they're getting rewarded offensively on top of that. So it's very positive. I knew Pyatt had coached him, but I knew Kelly from back in the days where we lost against him in the playoffs. So didn't necessarily have good memories of him, but I knew what he would bring. I think his leadership has been outstanding before he got here. I heard about his days here, and we knew about his days in Boston, so we knew what we were getting. That's why we got him. And Pedro's just one of those guys that can kind of do it all. So he certainly plays big. So it's those guys, you need those guys on your team.
Is Piatus, and maybe not to you, a surprise, but that he is back here and able to do what he's doing so quickly, getting back to the NHL?
I'd love to say I'm surprised, but I'm not. I mean, I've had him in the American League. I definitely, back in the days, pushed for him to make the Canadians because I thought he was one of those relentless guys that could help the Canadians. They brought him up. He was the first PK guy then for them, and then brought him in Tampa. He was the first PK guy for me there, and again, relentless guy. And I try to get him in Europe also. And I know some teams try to give him a one-way last year, but he had already said yes to his European team, and he's a man of his word, so he stuck to it. And so really happy to have him here because I know what he's worth, and he certainly, with how I want the game to be played, he fits right in, and I think the players have noticed that pretty quick.
Okay, Mike Hoffman's been snake bit, but how happy are you with his game, especially?
Yeah, you know what? His last two games for me, even yesterday, he's one of the guys that used his speed, and I think Mike has got better as the years went on. I had him in junior, and everybody knows he's got skill. Everybody's knows that he's got a good shot, but right now I think he's working at his all-around game and trying to be smart defensively. And tonight I liked his game both ways. So that's every player has to improve, and he knows what he has to improve. When I like it, he's working at it. So he cares about it. So yeah, it was a really good game today for him. And it pays off offensively, and that's always a lesson. It just do the right things defensively, and the good things come offensively after that.